So, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more of the Darkest Dungeon. So, last time around, I kind of ended a little bit faster because I kind of had to be going at the time. So, I didn't yet send anyone into here, but at least there's a good thing that I was looking or was able to then look while not recording a little bit that okay, what might I like to do? Let's give Caesar something permanent, as in, I like the Eldritch Hater. The only question is what would we like to remove. Love interest isn't necessary. Perfectionist is kind of annoying. Always when just missing, getting more stress. That's not perfect either, but these at least are still cheaper to remove anyway, so let's remove the perfectionist. To not be as a perfectionist no more. And even if it's not gonna be quite as expensive to do something permanent and so on for Julia, let's just give her something to. I think I still like, even though I don't think her role is to get hit that much, but having Hard Skinned as the plus 10% to protection is definitely not bad. I am also liking the second wind, getting more damage if just your HP is below 50%. But I think I would like to start with Hard Skinned and maybe later be able to make second wind as a permanent one too. Of course, would be cool to get something even better, but these ones at least are alright, even if they're not great. Then, what was the worst for you? Well, I kinda like that, even though it's a little bit risky, but hey, at least when you have a very low dodge now, you will have at least some protection for sure. So let's remove the stress extra in Cove, I think. That's alright. We can't, unfortunately, indeed upgrade this location. I really would love to. But then the other thing that we especially need to be, of course, checking is where we would be going, and I think I will go for this long mission. I was looking into this too, but the resources that we get from them aren't that special, and we have done so few, so rarely the long missions that I thought that it would be fun, and I do want to be doing this sort of apprentice level just so that we can actually get a few more level up, a few more people to level up, even though there's other cool things and I've never done this, so I would really like to do this, but we will have time to do it. We will. So we can start with this. At least then we can get the boss here soon available to the prophet. Of course, doesn't mean that we shouldn't go into the Varens to clear the other boss, but hey, unless the wield is in a good place. But yeah, let's just go into here and let's see. So I would be taking Alucard with us, who will be our main healer, which is kind of dangerous, especially because I took actually this one that just will up his own HP. Because I could have taken the one that would increase our healing, but we'll see how that will go. And then some accuracy on the melee skills. Dismas is definitely someone that I really love the Duelist Advance, but I would like to try to use different skills with Dismas rather than just indeed the same stuff that Google uses. So we won't be taking it. So we will be have this shooting skills more so rather. I do still like Open Vein more than the Wicked Slice, even though the Wicked Slice I guess could be more useful in this sort of situation when we are going into the undead territory when there's less people that can bleed. But I don't know, I still like Open Vein more. I just do. Then more accuracy on the range skills, minus 2 to dodge, and of course this must has his own head. Like, otherwise, what's the point? And then for Kuga Goodhill I gave the Ancestral Portrait, and then the Focus Ring, even though this makes her a lot less likely to dodge, but at least she has the evasive, so she still has a reasonable dodge chance. At least the pistol shot can do extra damage against the mark targets, and she can still go and mark targets, so that's cool. Then we can do an aim shot. We still have the healing, so that at least we have a couple of other people that also can heal, even if Alucard is the, well, big healer, so to speak. But it's after all just a questionable thing when they can do that. It is a little bit. I am kind of wondering if I should be taking so many that can heal, but Duncan can at least do self-healing later. Yoshimoto really can't do healing. Zakandrel and Viconia are at least both someone that can heal, so I guess it probably will be alright, but a little bit worried that maybe I did the wrong thing doing this sort of a setup, but hopefully it will be fine. And then Mass of Icebound would be nice to be getting them to level up a little bit, just getting this stone so that they will definitely get even more healing, and of course this gives 25% to protection, so that's cool. I definitely don't know which ones I would like. I was also thinking that invigorating vapors could also be really cool, for example with Kugel to increase their dodge chance even more so. Could be cool to have that and this, maybe both in there. I did get also the hint that I should be looting with the antiquarian more so, that might get even more antiques, which sounds like a good idea then. Would be nice to get a lot of cash. We'll see how we will manage to do on the long mission, however. That's it's gonna be a little bit scary. Let's see, do we have everyone upgraded? You not. So Alucard can have a Suffering Flail and Scarred Flesh. So that's a nice thing to have. Oh, and this must I've not done anything with. So Worn Goat and Durable Overcoat will be upgraded to Better Overcoat. And then Flintlock, Rusty Blade, Versatile Pistol and Blade, and Polished Pistol and Blade. We will make those, definitely. Then there's of course these skills that we should try to upgrade at least sometimes. Just a problem of money. At least you have upgraded all the ones that you are using. You have basically everything in one level. It's the problem because I really like a lot of different skills that the musketeer can use, but I'm not sure which ones I would actually want to use. You at least have the healing upgraded. Can this cause more blight? Not yet, so I guess I won't be doing anything with that yet. That would just decrease the dodge chance more. More damage. That would heal a little bit better. 67% chance for -2 stress. I do like this too, this skeet shot. I do. Also, I was thinking about who, if we want to be getting at least a group of 4 from here, who would we like? And I think I will prioritize getting people that we only normally have 1 level of. So for example, a musketeer could be cool to get another one for that, and definitely another abomination like Caesar would be cool, because Caesar just I think has been excellent in those missions to begin with, so I think that would be a great choice. But wasn't sure if I would want to be getting anyone from here right now, even if maybe I could, so we'll leave it for now. But let's go, let's venture forward, even though I would like to upgrade skills, but we really don't just have that much cash. Specifically because we definitely want to buy a lot of stuff from here too, so yeah. I feel that we need even more food considering we are going on a long mission. Let's take at least 4 shovels, just in case. Buy at least a few more keys too, preferably. Do we want torches? It would definitely feel safer to at least have some torches. Is there something I would be happy to sell? Not really, but sure. Get at least a little bit more gold so that we can afford this trip slightly better. Just one little thing. Actually, was there that cool highwayman only trinket that I should use? Yeah, this is the range skills. Damage and accuracy on range skills. Yeah, actually I should have that rather than this one. Definitely. That seems like a perfect option. And I could just up your range skills chance of hitting. I could. I definitely could. Was there some musketeer only items? It's a difficulty when you don't remember exactly which are specific items, but suddenly remembered, oh yeah, I'm sure there's something better for at least a highwayman in this case. Alright, I guess that's okay. But okay, so having at least 1 stack of torches would be nice. We can use them a little bit early on to start at least maybe seeing some stuff. I would like to take holy waters for this location. Medicinal herbs were also good. And then what else would I like to sell? Of course, there's the problem that I won't be having a lot of things that we can carry. That's the musketeer only boots. Maybe I should just take them then instead. At least have some musketeer only, even though then won't have the resolve thing, but I guess that's fine. But I should sell something. Some little thing. Did I have any other of these virtuous chalices? Probably won't be using these that much, especially anymore. Yeah, I will never be able to use this anymore, so let's sell it. It's cool and all, but I don't think I would ever use it. So let's take just the one more food stack, because I am slightly worried about this sort of a long mission. We haven't done so many of them yet. So yeah, I guess that's enough. Definitely, we don't have a lot of space to carry anything else, but let's go. Let's head forward. Okay, so indeed the well-placed supply items. I feel that we could have even used more, but in these situations it would be great to have the free provisions when you go into a long mission especially, definitely.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
We have to complete all the room battles, so let's head to the north first, and then we have to come all the way back and go to the right. I'm certain that there is in this way also some sort of a...
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
That's an annoying situation to have to be at. Has already been looted, which is very unfortunate. Let's use that so maybe we can get some scouting happening. It's definitely at least a battle. Alrighty. So, what shall we start with? Let's start with some buffs. And could have possibly been able to kill, even though didn't. We can do some little bits of damage there, even though it's not that much, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit. Blight, I think, could even get a kill of this annoyance, so that would be nice to get one stressor out of the game immediately. You actually, if you just hit, you will be killing, so go for it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And good thing to have the accuracy buff, considering got that sort of a nice amount of, or had 95% possibility of hitting, so that's very, very, very nice. Just hit.
Back to the pit.
You don't really need to do any of this stuff. Sure, just do this so we can maybe get one little heal into Dismas. You could actually just start with at least applying the blight. It won't die then yet, because I won't be killing it,
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It won't survive too long. It just simply won't. So that has 2. Sadly, this would pretty much kill it, so... Well, this would also kill you, it's just like a certainty. If you just hit it, it will die. I guess it's fine. We did a slight little bit of healing. It's enough. It's enough.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yay, one little antique. This is of course for the more valuable antiques, but yeah, this is stacks into such a huge amount of gold. These antiques, they're definitely worthwhile. Would love the scouting, that's the one thing I would definitely love, but at least I'm finding a lot of torches, I guess. Just looting everything with you will be doing dividends, if we could say so. So, 2 different ways to open the locked display cabinet. Maybe I will leave it for now, and then when we come back anyways, and probably have less light, we'll open it. Alright, so you guys there, at least you guys can actually bleed, so please do. Nice, that's so much bleeding too, have to say. Don't love Doomsdays, but what can she do? It happens. Actually, pistol shot. Nice.
Destroyed.
One of the annoying individuals is dead. Guys trying to do things. I kinda would like to kill this first. Nice
Obliterated.
crit. More where that came from. Even more damage versus marked. Not that there's anyone marked right now, but the Musketeer is cool. Cool class 2. I guess you could heal just a little bit. It's not like we're gonna be killing either one of these with you yet. Don't like the bleeding. I mean, even buffed your bleeding resistance, but didn't do enough. Didn't do enough at all.
Decimated.
Nice. Nice crit. Somehow it feels like this group is doing ridiculous amount of damages and it feels kind of unnatural. But why do they almost already with just one hit manage to kill them? You're not dead with that, but you would be very close to being dead, yes. Do one skeet shot. Didn't do that much, but hey. Was something, I guess. Sure. Heal just a little bit extra. You could take someone else's stress to use, so sure. Take some stress away from Dismas. Might as well. Could we get a turn for our Musketeer still? Nope.
The slow
Oh well.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Too much stuff. Too much stuff. Well, this definitely I won't be worrying about, though of course we can anyways use the torch right now, so that's alright, so we can at least take the food maybe just for a short moment or so, but yeah, not gonna worry about this. Why would we? There's no point of worrying about those. We ain't gonna be carrying it anyways. They would not even stack as high as the gold does, so not that much of a point to do anything like that. Another room battle immediately. The surprise is not nice. At least you can move straight to the front anyway, so that's pretty cool. Nice dodge. Other heroes might get distressed, but that's well, let's just move you. Can't do much when you're too close. Let's do Grape Shot Blast, even though the hero to crit chance is extremely low, but
Another
sure.
abomination.
Well, we
cleansed
killed
from our
those two,
lands.
so that's pretty cool. Maybe you could even kill this guy if you manage to blight it, but you completely missed, so can't be helped. Well, if you would be tempting someone, I guess it's cool in some sense that you're doing it against Ukko, in some sense.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Well,
them
I'm happy
all.
that you were able to do a nice crit, and
Executed
it's
with
dead.
impunity.
We are doing good though, in general.
Foolish horrors.
I would like to
brought
take the
low
gold.
and driven into the mud.
I think we can remove the bandage. It's not like the one that I would have chosen anyways. So definitely I feel that that's totally fine for us to remove. Let's just stack all the food here into the front. And the gold can be over there. It's nice to just see other than those two food, but we'll return to it eventually. It's a spider, so many battles though. Nice that we surprised them though.
Begone, fiend.
Be gone.
Press
Nice.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
You can't really do anything to that spot though, so that's the unfortunate thing other than that, but that's not very useful. Sadly, that can't after all be used into the front, but oh well. I should have considered it, although they do not leave corpses, so couldn't have done too much about it regardless. But oh well. Maybe
Their
now you die.
formation is broken.
Cool.
Maintain the offensive.
We would like to take this. I guess we'll eat with the 2 food that we have extra. It's not too big of a deal. Why not? And a shovel
Even
needed.
the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Another locked cabinet that I can consider doing something about. Definitely can consider it. Let's boost the light. Maybe we can scout at least the last room. Nope. Absolutely no scouting available for us. I guess we won't be using any more torches for a bit then. This one, on the other hand, holy water, definitely the one to use. Although we could have just tried to go there and maybe get rid of one of these bad quirks, but it's always chance would it happen. But of course we will definitely eat. Would be foolish if we did not. Yay, dodge that trap. Good job, Dismas. Well, there was at least a room battle, so it was worthwhile to come all the way over here. Just bleed this too, or try to bleed this too at the back, especially because this thing pretty much cannot be bled, but hey, it's worth a shot. Yeah. Aw, dodged. That's a shame. Very much indeed a shame, because then we will actually get stressed. At least you are bled. So you don't have too much life left in you. Especially now, you will be dead next time. So maybe should have done it to the bone courtier, but I think it's fine that we didn't. Then just shoot that.
As the enemy crumbles.
Nice. So both of the stressors are gone at the very least. Then there's just these 2 left. You could blight this thing, just because it's easier to blight. Get some permanent damage on it. Kaldis Brawler is also now then bleeding, and bleeding a lot. Just inches. Actually, you could call a target, why not? Then you can do more damage to it. Although, I guess it did have pretty low health anyways. They, at this point, this low level dungeons really have low damages. Sure. Didn't get it. But
Slowly,
it died to the blight.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
So you will be dead, so we can just concentrate in whatever else we would want to do, but I'm not really sure what we would want to do with you specifically. Healing, yes. Healing does sound alright. Fine.
Great is the
Oh
weapon
well.
that cuts on its own.
No chance at healing. But that's alright. Now this obviously we want. And I would want all of these things too. Just a problem, how am I going to do that? That's an excellent question. I wonder, should I guess I will sleep when we get back to the entrance first time, but that will take a while, so then I won't be wanting to use the food and so on quite yet, but rather all the way over there. So what else would I be willing to drop? I wanted to have the torches for the moment and time being, so I guess at the end of the day I'm hardly willing to drop anything. This isn't that great, of course, but I still would have liked to take it. Costs maybe more than gold, but it is sad to be losing this much gold too. I could, of course, just rest here, use the firewood, and then at least use 1 stack of food completely up. But it seems a little bit silly when there's nothing, well, most likely nothing on the way back, other than just loot that we could be taking. But yeah, we want to be having the keys, we want to be having the shovels for now. And if we want to be having those, then it's just mostly about the holy water / the herbal medicines. Medicinal herbs mostly would be getting us more gold. So maybe the herbal medicines I could drop for one of these things. But alright, let's try to gather more gold, I guess. I'll try to do that choice, but it's a little bit tough sometimes. Yeah, let's use one key here. Maybe we'll get more of the busts specifically. Well, we did get more busts, but we also got them portrait and a deed. Deeds and portraits. And I really hate losing any of those because they are all rare. So, but I do need crests too. Well, I did talk about possibly giving up the crests, the holy waters I mean. So I guess I can leave one set of holy water. But definitely a little bit annoying to leave all of this stuff. Definitely. Well, there's a battle on the way. That's alright. So in that sense, there's some use in having indeed, or that I would have slept camped, because there is a possibility of these new battles coming up, but once Peter is dead, would be nice if she would get turned before Google, but unlikely to happen. Yeah, just never happens. We could try to do this, which possibly could kill both of them, and with luck it did. Well, more cash. Very happy about that.
Push on to the task's end.
Very, very happy with the cash. Well, I have given those bonus damage things, especially Dismas' head, of course, and that's, of course, the main reason that especially Dismas is causing actually kind of a ridiculous amount of, like, damage. But overall, just felt that we dealt so much. Now then, it's this thing. We have a lot of places where we still would like to use the skeleton keys. Maybe we would find the secret room, though it seems to be unlikely. So I guess I can think of using one shovel here, but only one. Because we definitely still need shovels just in case we meet things that, obstacles that we have to clear. So one shovel. I should have done it again with Masa, but I forgot. I just forgot completely. That's the problem, just sometimes forgetting to do it with the correct person. Just like, yeah, it doesn't matter who I do it with, but it does matter, it does. I should remind myself very much about the fact that it does matter. Just need to have Masa selected for most situations, I guess. But yeah, here then. Maybe it's not worthwhile to use any of the things, but then we won't be anyways getting anything from it, pretty much. I don't remember we would have ever gotten anything from this sort of a thing if we don't either break the glass to it or open it with the key. So I guess it's pointless to do anything with it then. Because I'm sure there's more heirloom chests and I feel that the key is better there, or even the secret room if we happen to find one. We can definitely eat. No point in starving. Then we can definitely sleep here, I feel. All the way to the entrance and we can sleep.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And can definitely heal all you want. Or eat all you want. Still have basically huge amount of food left. You had this, so even more damage and accuracy with range skills. Sure, let's do it. You're gonna be ridiculous with all your range skills, Dismas. You have all those goddamn healing skills that I don't actually require right now. We can do this easily. You can do this. There's no reason not to. Las solace. I find comfort in the pain. I do happen to know that. This does give you more speed for the future battles, which is definitely not bad, but might not be necessary. It's a shame that you don't have the scouting thing actually. Would love to have more scouting chances, but we don't. Would I then still like to have this one? Maybe, but it's not that big of a deal if we have it or not. You can basically do all of these just fine, so sure, let's have you have more speed, I guess. A lover's kiss. Totally. You can then do curious incantations, you get even less stress. The comms of the temples. And yeah, and then do this. Okay, well, another shovel. I guess that's fine. We can rest. At least now we have some carrying capacity. So that's cool.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
They are upon us.
Boogeymen.
We did get annoyingly surprised. Well, you will just move all the way to the front. Obviously. No point in doing anything but. You have a reasonably good chance of just killing this annoyance, so do it. Thanks, Dismas. That's cool. So much damage from that. Like ridiculous amounts of damages. Nice. Little blight done. You can't do basically anything from that position, so sure, go backwards. Now then, cause bleeding. Yay, you're absolutely dead. Extreme dead. Well, you did get one turn at least still. That's fine though, it's totally fine by me. You can cause maybe bleeding. A little bit. Little bits of bleeding. Don't really need to do the healing. So basically you're dead to all of those, so you can do now some healing if you wish. Tao Musketeer slash Queka or Masa will get the turns, but apparently at least Masa did, so you can heal our Queka could heal then a little bit. Even if it's not much, but it's still a little healing.
Lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
No need to worry about that stuff. No needs. Alright, I'm almost tempted to go back into that because we actually got a second or a new shovel and have some space. Masa could be finding all sort of treasures from there, but well, unless that sack is empty, but kind of seems a little bit stupid to go all the way back.
Are often low on supplies.
Well, some more treasures. Kind of wanted to kill this guy as fast as possible, so let's just make sure that they bleed. Nice. 3 damage is the max, but sadly didn't die yet. Well, it will have one action basically at this moment, so it's not too bad. And maybe you can do this and kill it. Go. It's dead. It's very dead. Grape Shot Blast is pretty good now, though, when having so much of that buffs to the range skills. Sadly, not that long anymore, but still, sometime. You can just damage. Nice crit. Very nice crit. We could have tried to do the healing, but I think it was fine without any healing right now.
Can be beaten.
But yeah, it's so awesome when all of these antiques just stack together. Allows you to carry so much more. Hey, now we got a scouting. For a change. First time in ever. Let's see, you are probably the best. I would say so, Dismas. Go for it. Thank you kindly for disarming it. Nice amount of gold. Guess we could use some torches so we could maybe get the scouting chance. Maybe with some luck. No scouting chances. Well, then we gotta go and visit this top room here to the north. This is always basically the medicinal herbs, which we have 0 of. You can try. Oh, smelled only of dirt. That's okay, I guess. Oh, that's a couple of stressors. That's actually a lot of, like 2 stressing units, only 1 front melee unit, and then still they spawn Obelisk. That's a lot. That's a lot. You can definitely do this though, because it just makes sense, because this is actually the person that can bleed. Those skeletons ain't gonna bleed. And I hate these things. It's gonna die. Cool. It's unable to do a thing. Knife in the darkness. Not too big of an issue. Sure. Nice.
The ground quakes.
Even a crit. That's just ridiculously good. Gotta say, ridiculously good. Nothing too much else you can do. And they're all dead already. Cool.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Show 2 will do resistance for certainty. I would like to take the busts. And I would like to take the Onyx too, but... Or the Evasion Incense specifically. That's what I was trying to say. I can definitely leave Jade. That's no issue. Definitely no problems with that. Evasion Incense. It's not bad, it's not amazing, it is only normal little common thing, but I would like to really take it, but I don't see where I would want to be putting it. So I guess I will leave it for now, even though I would really like to have it. Well, good that we have shovels. They definitely are worthwhile to have. Okay, no problems. Do this even if they can't bleed, but it's just overall some damage. So getting some damage done is cool. I'll do the crepe shot last. Cool, they're all 3 of them dead. That's so nice. And that thing is dead. That was a little bit too easy.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
How would we carry this gold? I think there is just simply no way to carry all of that gold. It is locked, so let's use the key.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
It's a thing. Would there be still a secret room? I'm sure there's another place we can use the key at. So in that sense, I don't really want to be leaving it. We definitely could use the gold. We could definitely use more crests. Even though these are actually pretty nice stack of antiques. Well, I don't know how. And I don't want to leave this food, even though, to be honest, we probably don't need that much food, but we can use at least another feast for the camping, so then having the 1 stack of food would be cool. So we can pretty much sleep, probably go 1 new room or 2 more rooms and then sleep. Because we are in a good position. We don't have to sleep now, but we might as well, because then we have the buffs for some future battles and all that. But let's just at least start moving forward, and yeah, shovels just simply cannot be left. Otherwise that would be causing a problem. Even if this doesn't bleed you, it's still nice damage. A little bit of damage. This still has a good chance of killing if it just hits. Nice. 2 of them dead. Sure, the Arbalest is left, or the... yeah, Bone Arbalest is left, but who cares? It's not too big of an issue when it's all alone there. And we can do even that. And then you will be blighted. And you wouldn't enjoy it. So basically you'll be dead to that blight. And then we might as well try to blight you. The Massive Icebound as the Antiquarian definitely doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does enough damage to most of the time just kill someone. So in that sense it's very nice in this group. You might as well see if you get a crit. No crits, but definitely dead.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, no point always thinking that, I wish I had space. I wish I would be able to somehow organize this to get into here. We don't have any more holy water. But there's still sentimental gifts left inside. One antique and then an emerald. I would love to have the emerald, but I just don't see how. Just don't see how. Another room battle. There's definitely a lot of room battles. A lot of battles in this dungeon. Well, let's go with this. Little crit even. And at least this annoyance is indeed bleeding. Let's go for the Grape Shot Blast. It's been working perfectly for us. Still working perfectly for us. That, of course, didn't cause a death or kill, but that's alright. That did. So just these two front guys left. Pretty good, gotta say. Pretty good. Nice that you resisted the bleed. That was a little bit more damage than I would like. Wasn't too big of an issue, but still, more damage. So one of you is dead. One more of you. And now you are dead. I wanna take the Book of Holiness. Death Blow resist is lower though. So that's probably not something I would actually end up using a lot, but minus 20% to stress is good. Very good, and besides it's an uncommon artifact, so I think it is definitely something we should take. Guess I will try to at least sleep in this room then. What do I leave? I'm kind of tempted to leave the gold stack because, like I said, I kind of would want to be able to try to at least keep these torches even though they are not necessary. I feel they are not necessary. But for example, I've been thinking about the fact that I still haven't... There was that one thing where you had to use a torch and they're not usually very often found, but I usually never have the torches, so sometimes I have to try to be keeping the torches around so that I can at least like try something like that out if I happen to find one. And of course it depends if we are in a proper shape to possibly deal with that sort of a situation, whatever happens, but still. I guess I'll leave the gold. Does make me suffer a bit inside though. Let's camp then, I guess. Still, there is still plenty of rooms left, so I kind of don't want to camp, but it's fine. We can camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
You can use the 2 food more. That's okay. We definitely have 0 stress at the moment. This would be a perfect time to be leaving, but of course that's something we cannot do. Well, clean your guns. I guess we could do this too. Why not? Seems reasonable. Ear to the road. You don't need any of these. We don't need any of these really. Nope. So I guess I'll just build for some things. Well. Alright, well that wasn't what I would have hoped. I would have hoped for maybe holy water or medicinal herbs or something. Just more torches and another goddamn shovel. Oh well, can't be helped. It's not that bad looking. Well, you should feel powerful, certainly now with all of those buffs and all, and your trinkets.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I think I will use the last key, even though I kind of also wouldn't wanna. But I will. The heirloom chests are some of the best places, in my opinion, still where to use them at. And immediately already a battle. Sure. Nice.
Annihilated.
Extreme annihilation. We could use Grape Shot Blast, but what's the point in this situation? You should do the ranged attack though. Of course, to be honest, there's nothing that our Quagga Good Kill can do against this guy, but... There's Skeet Shot, I guess, just for the fun of it. Nice dodge. Not in any way needed or necessary, but it's still a nice dodge.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Well,
and
Emerald is
insidious
obviously
killer.
better than the Citrine. I know, dude, maybe I'm too overconfident right now, but on the other hand, they have had zero problems thus far. Absolutely zero problems. Which is very strange, but it's still true. Let me just take these, so to speak, used items here. It's easy to then see. The one that gets the least stress at the moment is you, so... So even though you read the unsettling page, you only got 17 stress, so that's seems pretty alright to me. Alright. Well, nothing there. Well, let's head forward. Well, same applies. A map? I'm happy to find a map. Interesting. So I guess that shows just simply all of the special events or special curios around the place. Nothing like, I don't know if it would show if it's a room battle or something, but it showed all the curios. Unsure if that would mean that there's still treasure rooms or not left, but still, interesting enough. Another set of books for you. That's not good. Stress versus Unholy was this alright. Replaced Tuckered Out, which also was pretty not very well anything for you, to be honest. But oh well, that happens. Books can be good and books can be bad. That's how it is. Okay, so basically you're gonna bleed out. No point in doing that one, obviously. Nice.
Executed.
Pretty nice crit. Can't complain about that. Still a few more battles that we will have that on. The buffs. I mean. More emeralds. Kind of sad. We had one more emerald back in the day, but we don't have it anymore, sadly. No, sure we do not. Oh, and then proper scouting. Okay, so there was a treasure room. It just showed the room with the curio, but indeed not a treasure room. Interesting. This must go on ahead. Nice disarm. Eat some. Stashed heirlooms. Nice, more rare antiques. Yeah, this way they are getting pretty stacked. I gotta say, pretty stacked. You can definitely go for this. I'm definitely going to be going and throwing away those torches soon, because definitely haven't gotten lucky to find anything to really do with them, but that can't be helped too much. No, let's do Grapeshot Blast. It just does so much damage, in all honesty. Seems reasonable. Let's concentrate on you, even though even Quirkham could be killing them right about now. But still, just wanted to make sure that they will die. And they certainly did now, so job well done in that sense. It is good that I gave Massive Ice Bounty stress resistance, considering Gordon's still quite stressed now. Of course, partially because of the boots. But still, definitely not bad. Actually, Mark. I have even less dodge. So pretty much it's going to be very surprising if we wouldn't be able to hit you. Okay, then what? This is a good amount of gold, but I doubt we would find so many emeralds that they are worth more than the gold stacks. We need more busts. We would like to get more crests too, even if they're not as necessary. These things, when to drop them, when not to drop them. Maybe just use one more proper stack of these torches now and then
In
just
Radiance, may we find victory.
leave the rest. Maybe I should take that nonetheless. We do have money problems in general. And then those two I can't justify leaving, so that's locked, so this will not go well. Yay. Knew it, but did it anyways. Then there's at least 2 more battles we have to have. This is not too big of an issue as a battle. Sadly, this will not be active soon any more than these buffs that we have, but what can she do about it? Sure, just do at least a little bit against this. Maybe Grape Shot Blast could kill them all then. Nice. Trick kills at once. Yep, can leave that. Should have done it with you, but I didn't.
Gold, trinkets and
I forgot.
Paid for in blood.
Don't have urban medicines. I wish I did. You can try. Even more blight. Perfect. You're definitely gonna suffer because of that a little bit extra damage. There's not gonna be that many situations where we need food anymore, I'd say. So I think we can eat so that we have full health. Oh yeah, because you have this, you even get even more healing from just eating, which is fine, which is totally fine. Yep, just deal some damage. Even if bleeding ain't going to happen here. And sadly, no more resistances against that. Can't be helped though. No kills this time with the Grape Shot Blast, but it's definitely good amount of damage. Can't complain about that. I would love to kill you. We did. Could. Very nice. Then would like to just apply to you. Cool, you're gonna be dead. Just dodging. Very nice dodges too. Okay. Think Grape Shot Blast has pretty good chance of just destroying them all. And it sure didn't disappoint. Well. Oh, 20. It stacks at 20 and now we have too many of them. Oh dear. Now 10 too many. Well, this obviously not. We will not be leaving any. What to do with this then? Well, there is a risk of, obviously enough, having stress if we leave these things and there would be a need for them. We'll leave the food. Maybe we'll starve once, but it definitely will only be once. There probably isn't another place to use the holy water in. It's possible, but unlikely. It might be logical still to take the crests rather than one of these sets, but I don't know which one then would be better to keep. Fine. That's an unlocked storm box, but probably just trapped, right? You should open it just for the fact of getting more antiques, but now I should definitely have picked that goddamn antique. Clearly the last room also has still a battle, so guess I will take this, but it's just... What would I replace? I won't. I'm too afraid of needing shovels. And I already left that one antique, so... And of course that you guys decided to then starve.
Will can overcome a failing body.
Of course. Sure, have a look. And the most unsettling page, so in the very end you probably will get too stressed, but everyone else is at least doing fine, so we didn't need shovels, we would have needed the food, but how would you know? Well, it's the last room battle regardless. After this we can leave the shovels too and take whatever there happens to be, which probably is at least one more antique, which would have meant that we would have gotten the 1000 more gold if we just took the antique, but hey, what can she do? You get too stressed, I know. That's fine, you can go into some stress relief. You annoying massive icebound. Well, let's go for some Grape Shot Blast. It did definitely deal a lot of damage. We are at the risk of losing someone, however, considering we have this many wounded individuals. Let's just make sure you die, so that the one of the people that still has a turn will not be able to act. Just for that reason. Then I would like to kill you, who is stressing us anyways. You will have a turn, but that shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be the main wording here. Sure. So it's only you left, so we should totally be fine. Okay, just some stress at this very end, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Like I said, there's going to be another one, but on the other hand, we can just out and take this. But 3 of these would have been worth more than 2 of these, but it's not the end of the world. Yay! Definitely was a long mission though. There was a lot of battles. Very multitude of battles.
Devils remanded to their abyss.
Indeed. At least we got a ridiculous amount of gold. Let's see how much exactly. 22.9. Not amazingly great, but on the other hand, if 22.9 plus 7,500, it's almost 30k. So definitely not bad. Definitely pretty good. An amount of cash. And just a lot of these things. Which is also nice. Got 4 portraits, 4 deeds, and then 16 busts. And the deeds from this. Masa and Quaker both apparently got sick. Dismas got compulsive. And Clutch Heater. That I like. I do like Clutch Heater, even if it does mean that you have to have below 50% health, which I don't usually like to be keeping people at, but plus 5% to crit is still good. The Black Plague is definitely something you gotta go and cure. And Hemophilia we will go and clear or cure. Resilient plus 10% to stress, healer received, Ruin Scrounger, a goner then. That's fine. Still nothing that I would want to be really making permanent for you.
And the pistol. A fitting end to my folly. And a curse upon us all.
Alright, so they all leveled up. And Ruins has been advanced to mastery level 5. And these things have been done to Julia and Caesar, which is cool. And those couple disease cured. Serene recovered 69. Bugarwit recovered 100 stress. Melandra also got 100 stress recovered, but then has now minus 25% bleed resist. But yeah, I assume this shows as a quest debuff then for Melandra for the next mission that she participates in. I presume so anyways. Might not be certainly true, but that's at least my assumption. Still my assumption. Let's just get these out of here, but yeah, nice. Have 30k cash for a change, woohoo! And more people leveled up. For good or for bad. Dismas did not level up yet. I was considering indeed that maybe I should be giving Dismas the Resolve XP bonus, but on the other hand, at least they're not in their last positions. They could even be in the first position if we really require it, but preferred not. But now we can meet the Sonorous, or, well, no, it's not Sonorous Prophet, it's a Fulminating Prophet now. That's nice. The Wounding Helmet for a Bounty Hunter, just for 25% melee skill damage, is pretty cool. However, both the move skill and stun skills would be worse. So I'm a little bit uncertain about it. All Saints Day. What is that? I don't think I've seen it. It's a Houndmaster only item from the Swine King. Huh. Less healing received and healing skills worse, but bleed skill chance better and a lot of more damage. Seems pretty good, seems pretty interesting. Maybe we should go for the Swine King then next. Would like to go also and just do fresh air in the tunnel, so we have buffs in here to this thing, to the Swine King. But on the other hand, we don't necessarily always need them. and definitely just would be nice to go there. So I definitely am leaning towards this, even though healing received is not fun and having the worst healing skills isn't that nice, but we definitely have enough people on the veteran skill level to be able to handle a Swine King. I'd say so anyways. Of course, there's a lot of interesting ones in these, but we won't be going into a champion level mission yet. Other than maybe in here we could go to the darkest, but I think that's gonna have to wait for a little bit too. Just have to decide what sort of a crew will be taken into that. Interesting, however. Interesting. I did unequip you all from the things, and yes, I did. Let's check the stagecoach. Nah, nothing that amazing. Let's see. We do only have one leper, so leper would be an alright option to take. Word reconstruction, as in the healing from the occultist, would be better, which does not sound too bad. Maybe I should hire them for the moment and time being.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
And let's check others too. Fading isn't very good. Nah. What about you? You're a hard-skinned vessel. With some clumsiness and antsy I don't like, so no. And you have Cove, which is completely useless basically. Nah. But let's start with at least hiring the leper. At least we can start from there. Let's go and upgrade this actually, because I wanted to upgrade this for quite a while now, so that one will cost a lot then. 60 busts to upgrade this to be able to have 3 patients, but now this area got even bigger with the result of that. But I guess that makes sense, it does need more space after all now. So definitely makes sense. We could upgrade one of these completely to the end, if we wish, which would be nice. This one just reduces the cost of the skill training by that and that much. I guess we could do that. It's good.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
The one thing that I wanted to also say at one point is that I wish that special mission in here would come available again. I definitely would give it a chance. Like there was the bird weather thing, something in there. I wish that that would come available because I didn't know if it would stay there, if it didn't. Of course, I should have really thought that it wouldn't stay there. But on the other hand, at the time, I wouldn't have been able to handle it to begin with. But I really wish that it would return so we would be able to have a chance of at least trying it. It's a shame when we can't. We could upgrade this so we can have some more choices in the future, even though it is these deeds, but let's do it.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Probably, I was thinking indeed that probably can't upgrade this then anymore, but not because of the deeds, but otherwise. But that's okay. We got some nice upgrades done nonetheless. We got a new person to join us. You definitely need to go and cure this. Sure, it does cost some cash. That's okay, I guess. These are not that big of a deal to take care of still. It's just nice to get them taken care of. This of course would be something that I should really upgrade some of these locations at some point, but go enjoy yourself. Then Caesar definitely needs some stress relief, but you only had the law of interest, so that's not really gonna happen at this point then, because I forgot to go and realize that you would need to go there, but I'm not gonna be taking Kimrel right away from there at least. Oh yeah, I should be considering then what sort of a group we would want to get to the Swine King, but I guess I'll think that on my own, because it's gonna take a while for a certainty. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed some more of the Darkest Dungeon, and I'll see you for more next time around then. So thank you for joining me in this long mission, and thank you for watching. So see you for more next time, so bye bye, see you then.